Jordan thought his side hustle was making him rich. At least, that is what it looked like on paper. He had a full-time job during the day, and after work he started doing deliveries, online freelance work, and weekend small jobs. At first it felt exciting. An extra $80 here, an extra $150 there, a $600 weekend, a $1,200 month. He started telling himself, "This is it. This is how I escape the paycheck cycle." But then something strange happened. He was working more hours, sleeping less, spending more on fuel, subscriptions, equipment, food on the road, phone data, software, and small business costs. Then tax season came, and suddenly the money he thought was extra income did not feel so extra anymore. Because Jordan was not looking at profit, he was looking at cash coming in, and those are not the same thing. My name is Edwin, and welcome to The Wealth Shift. Today we are doing a side hustle reality check, because in 2026, side hustles are everywhere. People are selling courses about them. Social media is full of income screenshots. Everyone is telling you to start one, drive after work, sell digital products, do freelancing, start a faceless channel, flip items online, do consulting, rent something out, build a small online business. And to be clear, side hustles can be powerful. A side hustle can help you pay off debt faster. It can build your emergency fund. It can teach you business skills. It can become a real company. It can give you options. But only if you understand the truth. A side hustle is not automatically freedom. Sometimes it is just another job. Sometimes it is a low-paid job hiding behind the word business. Sometimes it makes you feel productive while quietly draining your time, health, and money. So before you celebrate side hustle income, you need to ask 3 questions. What are the taxes? What is the time cost? And what is the truth after expenses? Let's start with the first reality. Revenue is not profit. If Jordan makes $1,000 from his side hustle, that does not mean he has $1,000. Maybe he spent money on fuel. Maybe he bought packaging. Maybe he paid platform fees. Maybe he paid for software. Maybe he upgraded equipment. Maybe he spent money on ads. Maybe he bought inventory. Maybe he paid transaction fees. Maybe he had refunds, repairs, or delivery costs. If $1,000 comes in and $400 goes out, the side hustle did not make $1,000. It made $600 before taxes. That one sentence can change everything. Because many people talk about side hustles using the biggest number. They say, "I made $5,000 this month." But they do not always say what it cost to make that $5,000. They do not say how many hours they worked. They do not say how much they spent. They do not say how inconsistent the income is. They do not say whether they still owe taxes. So the first rule is simple. Do not ask, "How much did I make?" Ask, "How much did I keep?" The second reality is taxes. Side hustle income may feel casual, but it is still income. If money is coming in from customers, clients, platforms, deliveries, services, products, or freelance work, you need to treat it seriously. A paycheck from a normal job often has taxes taken out before the money reaches you. But side hustle money can hit your account before taxes are handled. That can create a dangerous illusion. You see the full amount. You spend the full amount. Then later, tax time comes and the bill feels like a surprise. But it was not really a surprise. It was a cost that had not been separated yet. That is why side hustle money should not go straight into lifestyle spending. If Jordan makes $500 from weekend work and immediately uses all of it for eating out, shopping, subscriptions, or upgrades, he may be spending money that is not fully his to keep. A smarter approach is to separate the money immediately. One part for taxes, one part for expenses, one part for savings, one part for actual profit. This does not need to be complicated. The point is to stop treating every deposit like free spending money. Because side hustle income is not clean until you know what must be paid from it. The third reality is unpaid time. This is where many side hustles get exposed. Imagine Jordan makes $300 from a weekend project. That sounds good, But now count the real time. 2 hours finding the client, 1 hour messaging back and forth, 1 hour preparing, 5 hours doing the work, 1 hour revising, 1 hour driving or delivering, 1 hour tracking expenses and payments. That $300 may have taken 11 hours. Now the question is different. Not, did I make $300? But, was this worth 11 hours of my life? Sometimes the answer is yes. Maybe Jordan is learning. Maybe he is building a skill. Maybe the work can lead to better clients. Maybe the income helps him escape debt. But sometimes the answer is no. Sometimes the side hustle pays less than a normal part-time job after you count everything. Sometimes the hustle only looks impressive because you forgot to value your time. And time is not free. Your evening has value, your sleep has value, your weekends have value, your energy has value, your relationships have value, your health has value. If a side hustle takes all of that and gives back very little profit, it may not be a wealth strategy. It may be burnout with a logo. The fourth reality is expenses creep. A side hustle often starts small. Then slowly it asks for more. A better phone, a better laptop, a paid tool, a business course, a design subscription, a website, a camera, packaging supplies, storage space, fuel, repairs, advertising, more inventory, a premium account. At first, each expense feels like an investment, and some expenses truly are. But if the side hustle is not producing consistent profit, expenses can become a trap. You start spending money to look like you are building a business, even when the business is not yet paying you back. This is very common. People buy the image of entrepreneurship before they build the economics of entrepreneurship. They buy the tools, they buy the setup, they buy the branding, they buy the dream, but the numbers still do not work. A real side hustle should eventually answer one question clearly. After all costs, taxes, and time, is this making my life better? Not just busier, better. The fifth reality is inconsistent income. A normal paycheck may not make you rich, but it is predictable. A side hustle can be unpredictable. One month is good, the next month is slow. One client pays quickly, another delays. One product sells well, another sits. One platform changes its rules. One algorithm stops sending traffic. One car repair wipes out a delivery month. This does not mean side hustles are bad. It means you should not build fixed lifestyle expenses on unstable income. Do not upgrade your car payment because one month was good. Do not move into a more expensive apartment because a side hustle had a strong season. Do not add subscriptions, debt, or permanent bills based on income that may not repeat. Use side hustle income first to create stability. Pay off high-interest debt. Build an emergency fund. Buy back financial breathing room. Invest in skills that raise your earning power. Then, when the income becomes consistent, profitable, and trackable, you can make bigger decisions. The sixth reality is skill versus labor. Not all side hustles are equal. Some side hustles mainly sell your hours. You work 1 hour, you get paid for 1 hour. The moment you stop, the income stops. Other side hustles build a skill, asset, audience, product, system, or client base that can become more valuable over time. Both can be useful, but you need to know which one you are doing. If your side hustle is delivery, cleaning, task work, or hourly freelancing, it can create fast cash. That can be excellent for urgent goals. But if your long-term goal is freedom, you may also want a path that increases your value. A skill that pays more. A service that can charge better rates. A product that can be improved. A system that can be repeated. A reputation that compounds. The goal is not just to work more. The goal is to become more financially powerful. The seventh reality is emotional honesty. Some people say they want a side hustle, but what they really want is hope. They feel stuck. They are tired of bills. They see other people posting income screenshots. They want to believe there is a simple exit, and that is understandable. But hope without math can be expensive. Before starting or growing a side hustle, ask yourself, what is the goal? How much do I need it to make? How many hours can I realistically give it? What are the startup costs? What are the monthly costs? What taxes might I need to prepare for? What will I stop doing to make time for it? How long will I test it before I judge the results? These questions do not kill the dream, they protect it. Because a dream with numbers has a better chance than a dream built only on motivation. Now let's go back to Jordan. At first, he thought his side hustle made $1,200 in 1 month. Then he checked the numbers. Fuel, tools, fees, and supplies took $320. He set aside money for taxes. He counted the hours. He realized he had worked nights and weekends for far less profit than he imagined. That was painful, but it was also powerful, because now he could make a real decision. He raised his prices. He stopped accepting low-value jobs. He tracked every expense. He separated tax money immediately. He cut unnecessary tools. He focused on work that built a higher income skill. And instead of saying, "I made $1,200, he started asking, "What did I actually keep, and was it worth the time?" That is the side hustle reality check. A side hustle is not bad, but hype is dangerous. Revenue is not profit. Deposits are not take-home pay. Busy is not the same as building wealth. And extra work is not automatically freedom. In 2026, do not just chase side hustle income. Measure it, track it, protect yourself from taxes, respect your time, control your expenses, build skills, and make sure your hustle is moving you toward freedom, not quietly creating another trap. This video is for education only, not tax, legal, or financial advice. For your personal situation, speak with a qualified professional. We post a new video every day on the Wealth Shift, so subscribe for everyday financial lessons that help you avoid money traps, build better habits, and grow real wealth. Shift your money, shift your future.